Hey everyone, this is Jojo, and I'm here to do a video for y'all. Will be my TBR for the month of October, and I'm making can't talk today. I am using my iPod to make this video because I do not like the quality that's on my laptop. Because it's all like so I'm using my iPod because it has better quality and much clearer. So yeah, and yeah. So I might speed a little bit, but hopefully I won't, cause like I'm trying to see how much space I have on my iPod, so I don't know. So first I'm going to show you the books I'm currently reading, and then move on to the books I'm going to plan on reading this month. So this month is mostly like October, Halloween, horror, all that stuff, and yeah. So the first book I'm going to show you is Fruits Basket, Volume 3, the Collector's Edition. I just finished this a few minutes ago, and I really enjoy it. It just gave me so much nostalgia and feels. I just started on Volume 3 because I found it in my library. And like, it doesn't really matter where I started it because I have my old copies there. I've been reading it, rereading it ever since. And like, so I know the story from back of my hand. I don't know. And so yeah. I hope to get my own copy of the collector's edition soon. So, alright, the next book I'm currently reading and plan to read this month, since I'm already reading it, is As I Descended by Robin Talley. And this is a lesbian retelling of Macbeth. I read Macbeth when I was in high school, and didn't like it as much. Saw the movie too. It was like, but this so far, it sounds interesting, like a contemporary high school boarding school setting, and it seemed really like the writing so far and how the story is going, and hopefully gets spooky and good. I think it has something to do with spirits and ghosts and stuff too. And I really like the cover. Maybe I hope to do a book review either on my blog or on YouTube, like a video review soon when I finish it. Next, I'm currently reading The Reader, Book 1 of Sea of Ink and Gold by Tracy Chee. And this book is a fantasy about a world where reading is very rare, and people who read it's like a magical power. And there's about this main character who has this book that people are looking for, and other things. They have like different perspectives too, so it's really good so far, like this way in. So next is on writing a Memoir of Craft by Stephen King, and this is mostly this is like biography, no, it's just a memoir. It's a memoir about how he was influenced to write, and how he came through obstacles and stuff like that. It's really inspiring, and I'm almost done with it. I really enjoy the writing and stuff so far. And get some good advice in here too. Writing advice. The next book I get is Zodiac Star Force by Kevin Panetta. But oh well. Anyway, so this is a kind of like almost like Sailor Moon kind of thing, like magical schoolgirl kind of story comic, and this is not the origin story. It's a like after they defeated a big bad villain kind of thing, and like it just started off like in the middle of like nowhere, and monsters start coming out and the person just fighting. So this is like the aftermath of everything. So I was hopefully maybe wondering if the author or writer have a prequel to this, like a series prequel or something, or going to create one, because this seemed like it's really good. Like if you like to know the origin story of how the girls meet and how they got their powers, but this is just like the aftermath, like they already got their powers and everything. Alright, and this book, and then the last book I'm showing you that I'm currently reading is Jacobi by William Ritter. And I put this on hold because I wanted to read other things and I just stopped for some reason. And it's in the middle. It's like a supernatural kind of paranormal kind of thing. Yeah, and then it's got the kind of feel for Halloween, and I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying this so far, so hopefully I get back into it because it's not that long of a book, and I'm like halfway done. So, all right, now I'm gonna show you the books I own that I want to read this month. All right, the book I got here is The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. And I've been wanting to read this ever since I was like in high school, and only read like a few, I think, pages or chapters, or just pages. And I really enjoy. I don't think they even have chapters here. We'll just say some pages. I've read a few pages, and I haven't finished it for some reason. I don't remember. I just put it down, I guess. And so I want to pick it up and read it, and hopefully enjoy it, and watch the movie too, because I haven't seen the movie yet either. I read one book by him. I think I mentioned this before my other videos, and that book right there, The Messenger. Alright. Next book is Nightmares by Justin Siegel and Christian Miller. And this is a middle grade book. I got this I think a couple years ago. I still haven't read it. But this is about this boy who he thinks his stepmother is a witch. And he'd be having these nightmares that are somehow coming into the real world. So they're going to some really creepy stuff going on here. And that's seemed like it came out during like the Halloween season too, like in the month of October. So I guess this is a really good book to read in October. The next book I got here is Miss Peregrine Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. And everybody know about this story. It's about these children at this I don't know if they're in a different kind of world or school. Don't know much about it. All I know is about these kids who get these strange, peculiar either powers or strange things about them. And yeah. So my sister got this last year by a friend for Christmas. She haven't read it yet, so I want to read this for this month. This is a perfect read for this month. So hopefully I enjoyed this and be able to see the movie too. Next I have Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. And haven't seen the movie, wanted to read the book. And I know this is an adult thriller. And hopefully this will be good for me to broaden my reading environment, so I can like get into more adult fiction. So yeah, hopefully this will be good too. Alright, next is a graphic novel manga, more like a graphic novel, because it's not a manga because it's created by American. And this is the Dark Hunters Infinity by Sherilyn Cannon. This is a we call it Nick Garcher graphic novel series. You know, like the their novels. I forget the novel's name. Wow, this is hard. It's the author. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but that's her, and she created the adult super paranormal, supernatural fiction series about vampires, dark creatures like vampire witches, I guess, and other paranormal creatures. And she got a young adult series too. I forget the name of the series, but this is the adaptation of it, the graphic novel adaptation of it. And I read volume 1 a few years ago, and I really enjoy it, so I really like the art and stuff. So this is volume 2, and I haven't read it yet, so hopefully I get into this soon and enjoy it. And it's kind of, get the Halloween feels too, paranormal, supernatural creatures and stuff. So, yeah. Alright, the next book I got is The Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, and this is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. And the only reason I want to read this is because it's fantasy. Got to have my fantasy in there, and because the book is orange, it relates to Halloween colors. So yeah, hopefully to read this soon and enjoy it. The next book I got is a graphic novel, Saga, Volume 6, and I just want to read it so badly. I just bought it, I think around last month, I think. And I just want to really catch up, and I just love this series so much. I don't think this have anything to do with Halloween except for just like different creatures and violence, I guess. But I don't know if there'll be any violence in it, but I really love the series. Alright. On to the books, library books. Alright, the first book I got here is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. And this is, of course, about witches and vampires. And this is the first book in the All Souls trilogy. I've been trying to read this for like the longest. Like I started reading this around last year, I think, and I'm right there in the middle. So hopefully I'll be able to get done with this month. So it's really good so far, and I really like the writing, and like it's kind of like slow paced in a way, but at the same time you get like it's like going really well. So hopefully I enjoy the rest of this, and hopefully the second and third book. Next I got is Get Dirty by Gretchen McNeil. And this is the second book in the series. I read Get Even some time ago, and I really enjoyed it. It's about these 4 girls who got this some type of club where they get back to people who've been like bullies and stuff, and somehow something gone wrong and they get been framed for murder, but nobody don't know who they are, like who the murderers are. So they've been framed, and they trying to figure out who the real killer is. So it's a thriller. And hopefully I get to this soon. Next here is Labyrinth Lost by Zoradia. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry. It's right here, that there, right there. And this, I don't know what it's about. All I know is about this girl who has powerful, I guess a powerful witch, who doesn't like magic and trying to get rid of it. But in the consequences, she actually lost her family. So I guess she's trying to figure out how to get them back and stuff. So I really like this cover. It's very nice. It's got the Halloween kind of like Day of the Dead kind of feel to it. And yeah, I hope to enjoy this too, because I like witches. I'm like a big fan of witches. Next, I got Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce her name either, so it's right there. And this is about a girl who's, I guess she's admires or in love with Jack the Ripper and trying to copy him in some way or try to follow his footsteps. So it's a creepy kind of read. And yeah, the back says there's a little I forget what they call it, but there's a little thing back here that says he murdered women in cold blood. He terrorized an entire city. He taunted those of us who hunted him down. But despite all these horrors, in the end, I could not deny it. I was the girl who loved the Ripper. So yeah, that's creepy. And like they got some creepy pictures in here too. Let me see one. So yeah, right there. So hopefully this will be really good. And it's great for Halloween too. So yeah, I hope I enjoyed this. And I'm planning on doing a review after I finish it, and maybe a YouTube video review too. Next I got is the Book of Speculation by Erica Swiller. I believe that's how you pronounce the last name. And this mainly is about, I think, a librarian who houses haunted, I believe, or no, a house that's crumbling or something. And I guess there's this book, I guess, about speculations. Don't know what's about it, but it seems like it could be creepy, maybe. I don't know. They got some pictures in here too. Little pictures here and there. This is an adult picture. Next books I got is most like a graphic novel and some manga. So the first book is a graphic novel, Plutona, right? by Jeff Lemire, Amy Lugnox, and Jordy Blair. I don't think I pronounced all those names right, but check it out. The Gate Pickler. There you go. Those names right there. And all I know about this is about these kids who found like a dead superhero. That's all I know. And it seemed like it could be good, like the art. And hopefully, you know, enjoy it. Maybe do a review on it. Hopefully soon. So, yeah. Next, I got four mangas here. One is 2 volumes of Servant, Volume 5, and Volume 6. And this is mainly about vampires and their servants, or the vampires are servants and their masters, I guess. And mostly it's some kind of war between good vampires and bad vampires. I don't know. It's confusing. And I really like the story here, and it's kind of like had the Halloween feel because of vampires, supernatural creatures and stuff. And I like the color orange, got like the Halloween colors. Purple is not really, but still kind of is. And next, in the last 2 books here is a manga series that had nothing to do with Halloween or horror. It's just some romance, shoujo, fluffy stuff. And this is something that if I have too much horror, I can just go here and just read some nice fluffy stuff and then go back into all the horror stuff. So I got volume 6 of So Cute It Hurts, and this is by this person. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the Strike Tanaka. That's the name of Servant. So you got volume 6 and volume 7. This is a really cute shoujo. I really enjoyed this series so much. I can't wait to get into that and catch up in the series. So this is it with all what I'm going to hopefully read this month. Hopefully I'll be able to read like at least most of them this month and be able to accomplish something, because I never really actually finished reading a lot of books in a month. And mostly be just like 1 or 2, or sometimes a miracle of 5 books or 6. Mostly those books are manga or graphic novels. So hopefully I'll be able to read more actual physical books, like not physical, more like thick books with no pictures in it, like manga. No, like that's why I don't have a lot of manga and graphic novels in this haul. But hopefully I'll be able to read mostly books with most words in it. But yeah, so I hope you like this video. Please comment below if you haven't read any of these. Like, tell me what you like, what you dislike about them. Don't spoil anything for me. Recommend some books for me to read, anything. And please like and subscribe, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye.